Welcome back everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to roast chicken in the Weber kettle. Alright, so we're going to be using our 57cm Weber kettle. The first thing we'll do is take our lid and cooking grate off. And we're going to be using 2 charcoal baskets for this cook. And now what we can do is get some fire lighters down, start them up, and then we'll get a full chimney of charcoal on. Or if you've got briquettes, you can use them too. And now we'll just wait until all of them are nice, red hot, ashed over and ready to go. All right, now while our charcoal's starting, we're gonna prepare our chicken. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to truss this chicken. It's gonna be real quick and easy. First thing you wanna do is just tuck those wing tips in like so. You don't want them hanging out, otherwise they'll just burn. So tuck them in just like that. And then we've got some butcher's string. I've got enough string for about 3 times the length of the bird. And you just want to get to the middle of your length and make a figure 8 around the end of your 2 drumsticks, just like so. And then we'll pull them tight. And then while you've got them pulled tight, we'll grab the bird, we'll flip it over, and then we'll bring our string around the other end of the bird, around those 2 wings to hold them in. And then we'll just loop it through a few times, and that way when you pull it tight, it won't come loose. So now we can pull it tight and we'll just lock it off. Now we can snip the tag ends off. We'll flip it back over. We'll tidy up the string around our wings. Just make sure those tips are tucked right in. And as you can see now, we've got a beautiful uniform bird, and that's really going to help it to cook much more evenly. All right, so while we've still got a few minutes before our charcoal's ready, we're going to season our chicken up. We're going to season that in our steak shooter rub. Then I'm going to chop some carrots and potatoes up into 1-inch cubes. I'll coat them in a little bit of olive oil, and then we'll season them up in our garlic goals. So I'll go ahead and do that, and we'll come back once this charcoal's ready. All right, so it's been another 5 to 10 minutes. We've dumped our charcoal between our charcoal baskets. So now what we can do is get our drip tray in. That's got our roast veggies in it, so we'll place that just between our charcoal baskets. Then we'll get our cooking grate on, our beautiful chicken. Then we'll get our lid on and make sure our top and bottom vents are wide open. All right, so our chicken's in our Weber. That's going to take roughly an hour per kilo. That's a 1.5 kilo bird, so we're looking at about an hour and a half cook time for this one. But we're going to be using time as a rough guide, and as always, we're going to be cooking this chicken until we've reached an internal temperature of around 165 Fahrenheit or 74 degrees Celsius in the thickest part of that chicken. And if you're looking for a barbecue temperature, that's going to be running at around the 450 Fahrenheit or 230 Celsius mark. So there's not much more we need to do now, so we can just let that chicken cook away, and we'll come back and check on it once we're about an hour into this cook. All right, so we're just over an hour into this cook. Let's have a look at this chicken. Got some beautiful color on there. The skin's really started to get nice and crisp. We'll have a check of our internal. So I reckon this will still be about another half an hour, 45 minutes. So we'll get this lid back on and let it keep going. All right, so it's been another half an hour. So we're just over an hour and a half into this cook. Got a beautiful crispy skin. We've got a few dark spots. So if you find any of your skin is starting to burn, don't hesitate to cover some of it with foil. But for now, we'll get this chicken out. We'll take our cooking grate off and I'll get our beautiful potatoes and carrots out. They've crisped up nicely. Then we'll put this lid back on and shut our vents down. All right, so this chicken's had a few minutes to rest. Just get rid of this string. And what I'll do is I'll just take a few slices off the breast. So juicy and tender. Let's have a taste. That's amazing. And then your roast veggies, if you did want to serve them in bigger portions than the 1-inch cubes, you can always pre-boil them before you get them into the barbecue. And that way they'll be soft on the inside, and then you can use that time in the barbecue for them to crisp up on the outside. But seriously, that chicken, super tasty and juicy, so easy to do. Make sure you try that one yourself. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments below. That's the end of the video, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.